Jack Ike, two-time Hall of Famer DeCarlo DeVoe and Andre, sitting courtside, bringing you the game as the Tampa Spartans women get ready to take on the Rollins Tars in our first game back here for 2025. Spartans come in with a record of 11-3 on the year. They are 3-1 in the conference right now. Rollins comes in 6-5 overall, and they are 1-3 in conference play. Starting lineups for today's game for Rollins. They will start 0. Caitlin Sanders. I'm gonna have to wait because they just turned down the lights as we introduce the Tampa Spartans. Spartans will start number 3, Olivia Davis, a 5'6" sophomore from Sarasota, Florida. Number 5, Audrey Ramsey, a 5'7" grad student from Boca Raton, Florida. Number 23, Marissa McDonald, a 6'1" grad student from Westchester, Pennsylvania. Number 24, Suriana Rodriguez, a 6'1" grad student from Puerto Rico. And in the middle, Zoe Pillar, a 6'1" senior from Brentwood, Tennessee. Pillar missed the last game. She was out with the flu and is back today, hoping to be able to give the Spartans some good minutes, though Tom Jesse says she may not be able to go like she normally does. Starting lineup for Rollins, for the Tars. They will start number 0, Caitlin Sanders, a 5'4" junior from Miami. Number 5 is Emily McIntosh, a 5'8" junior from Jacksonville. Number 10 is AJ Gillard, and she is a 5'9" junior from Clermont, Florida. Number 23 is Faith Newton, and she is a 6' sophomore from North Reading, Massachusetts. And number 55 in the middle, a 6' senior, is Aliyah Irizarry Perez, a senior from Puerto Rico. Spartans in the white jerseys, Rollins in the blue. Tipping it up, we are underway. Spartans went down to Nova Southeastern on New Year's Day and lost to the Sharks, their first conference loss. Now back on their home court. They did play that game without Pillar. Irizarry Perez loses the ball, gets it back. 10 on the shot clock, trying to drive on Pillar, kicks it back out. 3 on the way, Gillard, and out of bounds. It will be Rollins' ball. They inbound it, get it to Caitlin Sanders, leading scorer on the team. She has the ball, 0. Long 3 on the way. Newton, no good. Rebounded by Rodriguez. She falls down, but got pulled down, and the foul is going to be on Irizarry Perez.
And here's a fun fact, Jack. In relation to Caitlin Sanders, the 5'4" junior guard out of Miami, Florida, she went to Gulliver Prep, which was the same high school as the late but great Sean Taylor, the safety from the University of Miami that was drafted, by the Commanders now. But
I always believe you say what they were at the time the person.
No, I know, I understand. I still, refer to them as, when Joe Theismann played there in Riggins, and the great coach Joe Gibbs. But back to basketball and UT on the board.
Spartans with the basket by Pillar. That's kind of like Marquette will always be the Warriors to me. And whenever I do a sports trivia from that era, I do call them the Warriors because that's their team name at the time.
True. And the Utah Jazz used to be the New Orleans Jazz.
Yes. They didn't change their nickname, though.
Right.
Though Jazz is maybe not that big a deal in Utah.
Right.
As it is in New Orleans.
And talking about New Orleans, well wishes and thoughts go out to the people that suffered through the tragedy there on New Year's Day.
Nice drive by McIntosh. Emily McIntosh scores. Conference standings right now. Embry-Riddle leading the pack at 5-0. They're 11-1 overall on the season. Eckerd at 4-1, 9-2 overall. Nova Southeastern and Tampa are 3-1. Tampa 11-3 overall. Nova Southeastern 10-2. Florida Southern is 2-2. Berry is 2-3 along with St. Leo. And then Palm Beach Atlantic and Rollins both 1-3. And Lynn and Florida Tech are 1-4.
Yes, the race has started early, and I mean it's still early in the race, but it's nice to get out of the gates, you know, with a slight lead as Embry-Riddle is doing right now. But there's a lot of room, a lot of more basketball to be played, and time to catch up.
Ramsey to inbound for Tampa. Outside to Davis. Zone, looks like a zone defense from Embry or from Rollins. Davis, long three, a little bit long. Sanders quickly up court to Gillard. Top of the key. Sanders stops. Deep, back up top.
And percentage-wise, Olivia Davis is the third leading three-point shooter on the team. Surprisingly, Marissa McDonald has a 52%.
Probably not a high volume, though, at the
No,
at
not
this
a high
point.
volume, but it means that when she shoots them, she makes them.
Yeah.
I mean, you almost would want her to shoot a little more.
Yep. Ramsey backs out. Bounce pass into Jendi just in the lineup. Jendi with a big night at Nova Southeastern. Set a career high 26 points. As Pillar getting an early rest. Puts it up. Oh, nice job. That was Dillinger. Quickly up court to McDonald. Backs it out to Davis. Rodriguez, three on the way, and good.
And that's the second leader three-point shooter on the Spartans by percentage. Sariana Rodriguez from downtown. That'll raise the average.
Definitely. Caitlin Sanders drives off the glass, no good. Sanders shooting almost 60% on the season, well over 50% from three.
And right now she's 0 for 3.
Nice drive by one of the best guards, if not the best guard in the conference, Audrey Ramsey. 7-4 Tampa, and a quick timeout by Glenn Wilkes Jr. We'll keep it right here. Spartans, 3 of 7 from the floor today. Rollins, just 2 of 9. Rollins 0 for 4, but deep. The Spartans are 1 of 3. And rebounding right now, 6 for Rollins, 5 for Tampa.
Right, and the three-point shot from as far back as when I played has always been a main weapon by the Rollins Cards.
And that never bothered you that they moved it back a little, did it?
No, it didn't. You know what I did? It's almost like when you run the 100-meter dash. You don't practice for just 100. You practice for like 110.
Yeah, you don't slow down just because you're near the finish line.
So for me, the three-point line being further back, this is where I probably shot from anyway, with the line being a little closer. Because I always wanted to have a lot of room so that I didn't want to be like straddling the line and shoot long twos because I accidentally stepped on the line. I always wanted to have more than enough room in case I committed an error.
Officials for today's game, you'll enjoy this. Daryl Dawkins.
Oh, wow. I wonder if he's the son of the late Daryl
Jasmine
Dawkins.
Fox and Thomas Van Dyke. Bounce pass inside. Jump shot. Good.
Oh, that's a skill shot.
Glenn Wilkes not afraid to go to his bench early in the game. Got that basket from Mitchell. Ramsey up top. Davis for 3 from the corner.
And
nothing like that. That is a good-looking shot when she takes it, and she's lefty.
Right.
Have to point that out.
I will admit, Jack, lefties have the best form. But I'll tell you this, if you see Elena De Alfredo shoot, you may beg to differ.
Yeah. She had one of the purest shots that we've ever seen.
Yes.
Jendi in the lane. Nice little jump hook. Jendi playing with a lot more confidence over the last couple of games.
You know what it is? When you know you're called upon, and I mean, it's more important. Her contributions now more so with Zoe being a little under the weather.
Tom Jesse told me before the game, he said Jendi did have a great game, but he said you cannot underestimate the physicality of Zoe Pillar, and that was missing against Nova. Shot clock violation. Tampa gets the ball on the turnover.
Whenever you can draw a shot clock violation, it's such a boost to the defense. Yeah, and the thing with Zoe, she wears people down just from how big and strong she is, you know, from a physical standpoint in the post. She's almost like a chair nailed to the floor when she's not moving. When she posts up.
Ramsey, now it's back to man-to-man.
Nice back door.
Davis, she might have traveled. Yes, she did.
You almost got to go up with it and just try to draw a foul and take the shot.
Erickson coming up the floor. She's now in the lineup. To Mitchell, new to the lineup. And there's a pick. I think it's going to be a foul on Mitchell. Other games in the SSC today. Nova Southeastern is at Eckerd. All these games are underway. Florida Tech at Berry. Florida Southern at Lynn. And Palm Beach Atlantic at St. Leo. Nice drive outside by Ramsey.
Audrey Ramsey is so tough. Whether she's shooting or driving, she's tough mentality.
Spartans trailed 4-2, now lead 14-6.
And looking to add more.
Ramsey goes behind the back, sees Rodriguez, backs it out. Now she finds Davis. Inside, Jendi. Little left-hand shot, won't go.
A little strong. Nice move.
Murray goes inside. Off the glass and in by Dillinger. And it's 14-8.
And that's why Zoe Pillar is so important, because for a matchup with a player like Dillinger, she provides a bit more size and strength.
And she's going to be checking back in. Tom Jesse trying to pick his moments with her. Jendi tried to go up and under with the left hand, but didn't get it. Erickson on the drive, up and no good, fighting for it. Ramsey tips it to Rodriguez, and the Spartans have it. 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Rodriguez, coast to coast.
Ooh, a little strong.
Up at the top of the key, Dillinger. Inside the arc, but hits the jumper, and it's 14-10.
Yeah, Dillinger's clicking on all cylinders right now. Inside, outside.
Dillinger doesn't play a lot. Averages 3.3, so she's exceeded her average already today.
Yeah, more than. Rollins only has one player in double figures, which is 0 Caitlin Sanders.
Nice post-up move by Marissa McDonald, and it's 16-10 Tampa. Less than a minute and a half in the quarter.
Yeah, Marissa McDonald is she's such a team player. You know, she doesn't play with a lot of selfishness, plays with a lot of intensity. She's almost a defense first and utility type player, but with her skill, it'll be nice for her to assert herself on the offensive end a little more.
1 minute to go in the quarter. Rodriguez for three. Off the rim, no good. Taken away by Murray quickly up court, finds Erickson. She pulls up, 10-footer, hits it.
Oh, stop and pop.
16-12. Jendi goes outside.
Do you see that? On the cut by Marissa McDonald, if Audrey Ramsey's defender doesn't help, Marissa's wide open. And what did it do? The hard cut opened up Ramsey for a wide open three. Great execution on the play.
Ramsey with 7. 10 seconds in the quarter. Sanders, long three. Hit it.
Wow. It's coming alive.
2 seconds from half court. Short. First 10 minutes are in the books. It is Tampa 19, Rollins 15. We'll be back. You're watching on TampaSpartans.tv. Ready to start quarter number 2, 19-15, Tampa on top. Tampa's going to have to be road warriors. They played 2 games just before Christmas over in Melbourne in the Florida Tech Classic. They then went to Nova Southeastern on New Year's Day. Home for this one, but then on the road now, Wednesday at Eckerd and next Saturday at Embry-Riddle. Matter of fact, the Eckerd game, if you're planning to go to it, will not be at Eckerd. Their gym was damaged during the hurricanes that came through here in September, October. The game will be played at the St. Petersburg College Gibbs campus. Eckerd's actually played a home game here in Tampa.
Yes, they have.
They had to play like a 10 o'clock game because Tampa had the court for a 2 o'clock game.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate. I mean, but that's the power and devastation of Mother Nature sometimes. That's why you don't want to get her mad and heed her warning.
Father Time, don't mess with him. Mother Nature, don't mess with her.
Right. Live by those 2 principles and I think life will be a lot easier.
Went to the doctor this week and he said, you got a bad case of terminal aging. Hiller back in, has the ball deflected away from her.
Yeah, needed just a little bit more of an angle for that pass.
On the drive. Nice dip up and under. And Mitchell scores, and it's 19-17. 2 of the winningest coaches in Sunshine State Conference women's basketball going toe-to-toe here today. Tom Jesse. Might be a travel. Yeah, it is. That's Georgia Palmieri just into the lineup, a freshman from Italy.
Tough crowd. I'd like to see her just stop and pop when she gets into the lane.
Yeah, she looked to pass, and passing lane got cut off, and she couldn't keep her foot down. McIntosh gets the ball to Gillard down in the corner. They go inside, find Triplett, She tries to go up over Pillar, can't. Davis rebounds. So they're already 10 deep on the Rollins scoring side.
Yes, I mean, with the way Rollins is, you have a whole team of players that are able to contribute 5 to 10 points on any given night, and then when somebody has the hot hand, I guess you just feed them the ball more. The one thing with this is, I guess, offensively, you don't know who the go-to person is.
Right.
But you just wait to see who's the hot hand. And then defensively, how do you game plan to stop any one or two players?
Right. Off the miss, Rollins comes back the other way. As you mentioned, Rollins has 8 players averaging 5 or more points a game.
Oh, wow.
Nobody averaging more than 10.9. That 3 makes it a 2019 Rollins lead. So Rollins has come back from being down 6 to taking the lead.
Right, and Zy Mitchell now has 7 points, but on the season, she only averages 5.5, so she's exceeded her average.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about right now, Jack. Any given day.
Next game, it'll probably be somebody else. Rodriguez almost made the steal, doesn't. Gillard in the lane, pops off the glass and in. Gillard hits her first basket.
Rollins on a 7-0 run right now.
Bounce pass into Pillar. And boy, did she clear the space there. Knocked it down. They're going to try to get as many minutes as they can out of Pillar today.
That was an important basket to stop the bleeding.
22-21, Rollins by 1.
Right, and you know, coming off, you know, a debilitating sickness like the flu is just so fatiguing. You know, you dehydrate. You just don't have the stamina and the energy that you normally do. But I tell you this, Zoe's definitely a warrior. So
Davis called for it and took it and hit it.
I'm talking about a warrior. There's Olivia Davis. I love her on-court demeanor, her presence. Watching the warm-ups, she's always a ball of positive energy.
She's now 2 for 4 from deep, 6 points, and Tampa in the lead, 24-22. Ramsey to the floor, foul called.
You know, when you're playing at home, I mean, even on the road, but definitely at home, you want to front run so you can dictate the pace and control the game more so. You want to do it anywhere, but definitely more so at home. You know, because this is your house, you got to protect it.
Jendi back in the Spartan lineup, and Kat Van Bennekom into the lineup for Tampa. Kat, one of those versatile players for the Spartans. Ramsey, a little strong.
Even though she missed a shot, it was nice execution on how Ramsey set her defender up to run her off the double screen.
Gillard, top of the key. Irizarry Perez, no good, but Rollins rebounds. Inside, off the glass, no good. And the Spartans come away with it. Davis thought about it, pulls it back, bounce pass into Jendi. Up off the glass, no good. That one won't fall.
Needed a little more art.
Spinning in the lane and foul called. Irizarry Perez. It's a little 360 in the lane and got fouled. This will take us to the under 5 timeout. And with 4:28 to go in the second quarter, it is 24-22, Tampa on top. We will be right back.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Everyone from the Princeton Review to Condé Nast Traveler regularly ranks Rollins as one of America's most beautiful college campuses. Zoom in, though. Take, for example, our conference-style learning environment. Consider the dozens of high-end laboratories and collaborative workshops. Drop in on the professional performance venues where our student artists hone their crafts. Stroll by the courts and playing fields where our student athletes develop lifelong leadership skills. Take a closer look at Rollins, and you'll realize our beauty runs deep.
Tampa on top, 24-22, 4:28 to go. Jack and DeCarlo with the broadcast here today. Biggest lead of the game, Tampa led 14-6, and that was with 3:37 left in the first quarter. Biggest lead so far for Rollins, 22-19. Spartans were on a 5-0 run that just ended there.
If she makes this free throw, the game will be tied at 24.
Rosario Perez does not tie it. Rebound to Rodriguez.
The commentator jinx. It usually works for the home team.
Yeah. Palmieri.
It works against them.
Jendi. And Van Bennekom got knocked to the floor, and they get Rosario Perez, and she may have to come out. That's her second. She does come out. And quickly to replace her is Newton.
Oh,
Davis.
nice play.
Looked good, wouldn't fall.
Nice play design.
Pillar getting a breather, but now getting ready to come back in. Top of the key, Erickson. On the drive is Gillard. Off the glass, no good. Fighting for it. Jendi gets it.
Yeah, I like this matchup with Palmieri on Caitlin Sanders. Speed, quickness on quickness, speed on speed.
Nice job by Rodriguez. Got a player up and got the foul called on Dillinger on the drive.
Yes, nice hesitation as she baited the defender to come out beyond the three-point line on the closeout, and she just drove right by her. Being able to shoot is so important because if you can't shoot that three, why won't they come out to you?
Yeah.
Right.
Rodriguez, first trip to the free throw line, knocks it down. .72% free throw shooter. Hits them both. Tampa by 3. At halftime, we're planning to talk to men's assistant coach Dexter Gooding, previewing the 4 o'clock game coming up between the men and Rollins. Sanders, no good. Davis rips it away, literally ripped that one away. To the corner to Palmieri, back to Davis. Looking, lobs it into Pillar, the lefty, squares up and hits.
I tell you this, if you didn't tell me or get the news from Coach Jesse, I would have known that Zoe had an ailment. She looks good to me right now.
Yeah, I think it's just stamina that she can only go for short stretches, yeah.
But, you know, when you're a person of her caliber and her mindset, they'll push beyond the regular levels of fatigue.
A little up and under by Dillinger, and it's 28-25. Davis, and Bennekom, Palmieri. No good by Ramsey.
Just left a little short.
Spartans with a 3-guard offense right now. Sanders.
Good defense once again by Palmieri.
And Van Bennekom just took the ball away. They call a jump. Possession arrow to Tampa.
That's just as good as a steal.
Right now, if you look in the backcourt, that's your backcourt of the future for Tampa.
Yes, it is.
Sophomore and a freshman. Ramsey, a grad student, will be done after this year. And Davis on the drive. Of course, I was just reading the NCAA is considering allowing you to play 5 years in college.
Wow.
They might as well just say you're a pro and leave when you're done.
Right, because what it is now, I've heard that you can attend a junior college for 2 years
and still have
have 4 years at a regular NCAA institution, a 4-year institution.
I think the NCAA is just causing problems.
I guess they're looking, for ways to. I look at it as maybe a way to help the kids more, the players more, a bit more so. I mean, if you're able to further mature and grow life skills while being educated, while getting an education while playing a sport, I mean, it just helps you to be more prepared when you finally leave. Because there are a lot of players or students after that 4 years, especially if you're a student athlete, they come out and they're still a bit undecided on what they want to do despite having their major.
Yep. Well, the rule, I believe, as it is now, or used to be, you had 5 years to complete 4.
Right.
Van Bennekom, no.
The extra year just helps them to get a bit more prepared. Now, if you're not prepared after all that time, I guess you got to go back to your mom's couch.
Ramsey saves it.
Way to sacrifice her body. Diving on the floor. Audrey Ramsey, the court general for the Tampa Spartans.
Top of the key. Under a minute to go until half. Inside. Pillar falls down. Kind of had the chair pulled out from under her.
Yes, she did.
And so with 43.5 seconds to go, it will be Rollins ball, Tampa by 5.
And that was smart defense by Dillinger. I mean, you don't want to get in a physical fight. You don't want to pick up a foul. So she just moved out of the way. And that's why it's so important to have your balance anywhere on the floor, especially in the post.
Sanders, guarded by Ramsey. Tries to drive off the glass, rolls in and out, Pillar rebounds. Spartans do not have a shot clock to worry about here. 18 seconds and a half.
When Caitlin Sanders gets that ball, she's always in attack mode.
Yeah. 10 for the half. To the corner. Rodriguez, ball fake, jumper, no good. Rebound Rollins, that should end the half. Sanders, after the buzzer, no good. We've reached halftime. And it is a 30-25 Tampa lead. Scoring for the half for Tampa. They are led by Olivia Davis with 8, Audrey Ramsey with 7, Zoe Pillar with 6 in 10 minutes, Siriana Rodriguez with 5, Vivian Gendy 2, and Marissa McDonald with 2. Spartans are shooting 11 of 28 from the floor. That's 39%. They are 4 of 10 from 3 and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 19 rebounds on the day. On the other side of the ball for Rollins, leading scorer is Mitchell. She has 7. Then we have Sanders with 3, Erickson 2, Dillinger with 6, Newton with 2, McIntosh 2, Gillard with 2, and Irizarry Perez with a point. They are 11 of 32 from the floor, 34%, 2 of 11 from 3, 18%, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 50%. 19 rebounds, the same as the Spartans. 7 assists for Rollins, 9 assists for Tampa. We'll step out and see if we can talk about the men's game coming up. But until then, you're watching this game on TampaSpartans.tv.
Everyone. The Princeton Review to Condé Nast Traveler regularly ranks Rollins as one of America's most beautiful college campuses. Zoom in, though. Take, for example, our conference-style learning environment. Consider the dozens of high-end laboratories and collaborative workshops. Drop in on the professional performance venues where our student artists hone their crafts. Stroll by the courts and playing fields where our student athletes develop lifelong leadership skills. Take a closer look at Rollins, and you'll realize our beauty runs deep.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa. This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
All right, we're back here at halftime of the women's game. Tampa on top of Rollins, 35-30, or I should say 30-25. Coming up at about 4 o'clock, the men's team will take on Rollins. And by the way, I know it's the 4th, but I'm still going to say Happy New Year to Dexter Gooding, the assistant basketball coach. I don't know if you ever saw the show Curb Your Enthusiasm with Larry David.
Yeah, I have not.
He's always getting in trouble for saying stupid things at the wrong time.
Oh, okay.
And a woman told him Happy New Year, and he goes, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he said, January 3rd, that's the cutoff.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to say it anyway.
Yeah, might as well. Happy New Year.
You guys unfortunately started the new year having to go down and play at Nova Southeastern. That's a terrible way to start a new year, but that's really a tough team to play to start things.
Yeah, absolutely. Nova Southeastern, number 1 team in the nation, a really, really competitive, gritty group of guys. Not the way we wanted to start a new year, but definitely something that we can learn from, something going forward. Trying to implement that tenacity and that toughness and that grit that we want to play with going forward the rest of the season.
What's the scouting report on Rollins coming into today?
We got to disrupt them defensively. They're very fluid offensively. They run a lot of hybrid Princeton action, and they have a lot of really good players that fit that offense very well. So just want to be very disruptive defensively and get the game going up tempo to the way that we want to play.
Any changes for you guys going into this game?
I don't think so. I
No?
think, our mantra is to play hard and compete, have physicality and toughness, and I think if we stick to that, we'll be okay.
All right. I just notice you guys still love the 94 feet of pressure.
Yeah.
And is that something that Rollins might not be able to handle too well?
They definitely have players that are good enough to handle that.
Okay.
They have really good guards. Again, we want to stick with our principles and play the way that we want to play. We do want to pick up 94 feet. We want to, again, get the game at a physicality and a tempo that will help University of Tampa flourish and hopefully win tonight.
I noticed when you look at the schedule, the early schedule, it was not an easy beginning schedule in conference
Right.
play for you guys. You had Florida Southern come in. You had to go to Nova Southeastern.
Yeah.
Are you just weather the beginning of the schedule and get into it now?
I think so, and I think our guys are starting to see what this league is about. We think that the Sunshine State Conference is the best league in the country, and
Definitely.
that's certainly showing. Even, we forgot to mention Lynn, too. Lynn is a top 5 team as well. Now I think they're surprising a lot of teams around the league as well. So, yeah, just, trying to learn from those early storms and weather those storms, and, like I said, continue to learn, grow, and get better, and hopefully finish the way that we want to finish this season out.
Typically when I look at the starting lineup that you put out on the court, it's 4 guys who did not play here last year. But what I'm seeing is they're getting more and more used to each other as time goes.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you really look at our top 8, 6 out of the 8 are freshmen and sophomores who haven't played meaningful minutes up until this year. So, again, just learning, growing, taking it day by day, and we're starting to get a nice camaraderie and a nice feel for each other, and I think by the season's end, we'll have a nice groove going.
Because it's a young team or a team that hasn't played well together, do you do more coaching when you're in practices?
Yeah, absolutely. We want to maximize every guy's capabilities, and we want to instill, the utmost confidence in those guys so that they can go out and play and perform hard. So, yeah, just continue to work and continue to grind, and I think, throughout the course of the season, it will show.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you stopping by, and again,
absolutely.
Happy New Year, I'm going to say it.
Happy New Year.
All right,
All
thanks.
right,
Dexter
thanks.
Gooding stopping by to talk to us about the men's game coming up at 4 o'clock. We'll be back on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
All right. Well. And we're ready to start the second half. University of Tampa against Rollins. 30-25, Tampa on top. Tampa in the white jerseys, Rollins in blue. Rollins will start with Sanders in the backcourt. She gets the ball to Newton. Top of the key, Irizarry Perez. Sanders looked for the shot, came back out. Newton. Gillard, top of the key, Perez. Still 10 on the shot clock. Air ball saved out of bounds, and it'll be Tampa ball.
Yeah, it was a very well played first half, Jack, I might add. But it's nice to see that Tampa went to the halftime with the lead on their home court.
Backcourt pressure this time. And Davis crosses the line, gets it to Ramsey, back out to Rodriguez.
Good court awareness by Ramsey. As she was setting to take the stop and pop shot, she realized the backside pursuit was very near.
Kick ball gives the Spartans the inbound. 20 on the shot clock now. To the corner to Davis. Pass and tried to force that one between a couple players and was stolen by Irizarry Perez. Top of the key, Perez, long three, good. 30-28.
Steal, pops the three.
Backcourt pressure, Ramsey. Slow jogs it across the timeline. Zoe Pillar. Same starters on both sides. Opening the second half. McDonald. Bounce pass into Pillar. Tries to back down Irizarry Perez, but she doesn't, and she gets the rebound. Rollins with a chance to tie.
Or possibly take the lead on a three-point play.
Sanders back up. Top of the key to the corner. McIntosh. 10 on the shot clock. Newton. Gillard.
Up.
Newton off the rim, no good. Irizarry Perez rebounds, goes up and in, and we're tied at 30.
Right, psychologically, that's very uplifting for Rollins right now. Tampa just has to grab the bull by the horns and keep staring at the victory.
Nice pass into Pillar for the bucket. Ramsey with the nice assist.
I mean, over the years, Jack, I don't want to sound cocky or overconfident, but each time we come here to commentate and call these games, it's almost like I'm expecting Tampa to win.
Yeah.
On the women's side, and with the resurgence of the men's program, it's almost like it's the same thing. It's the same feeling. Every game you feel like you're going to win, which is great.
McDonald won't go. Rebound Pillar. Muscles her way up and in.
Right. That's the presence of Zoe Pillar.
Yeah, they
Even
need
if
her
she
on the
doesn't
floor.
get the ball inside, she can get it on an offensive rebound and stick it back in.
34-33, Tampa on top. Pillar has 10 in 13 minutes of play.
Very efficient.
3 rebounds, 10 points, 5 of 6 from the floor.
I'll take it. Maybe she needs to get the flu all the time.
Yeah, but we don't like the fact she's only had 13 minutes of playing time.
I know.
You equate that over a game, she's got about 35 points.
Right.
if she could play all 40. Irizarry Perez tries to go in on Pillar, bounces it into McDonald, and they got Pillar or McDonald for
Who
the
did
foul.
they call the foul on?
They call it on Pillar.
Zoe.
Just her first.
Perez actually, in her dribble move, when Marissa McDonald shifted over, she dribbled it on her foot.
Yeah.
That's what
And then
created
they called
the
a foul
loss of
because it
ball.
looked awkward. Irizarry Perez, no good. Rebound. Davis, again, is wrestling it away from everybody. Up court to Ramsey. Tiller just inside the arc. Goes inside to McDonald. Gives a move. Got a foul called on Sanders. Mismatch there.
Yes, and I'm glad Marissa recognized it, and she was the aggressor on the offensive attack.
There have been very few fouls called in this game. Only 2 on Tampa and just 7 on Rollins.
Yeah, that's why I said it was a well-played half, by everybody, coaches, players, and including the officials.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Rollins' ball. Matter of fact, at halftime, one of the refs came over and said, how many free throws have been shot today? And I said 6.
Right, and I can't say the refs have missed many calls, if any at all.
No. Tiller to the sideline to get a break. Vivian Gendy into the game. Top of the key, on the way by Erickson, no good. Rodriguez rips it away. Spartans with a 1-point lead, getting close to halfway through the quarter.
Yeah, Erickson tried to draw the foul on the mini flop when she fell down, but the refs weren't buying it.
Gendy, top of the key. McDonald gets it. Tries to back him down and gets fouled on the way. I think it's going to be on Mitchell before Irizarry Perez got a hand in there.
Yes, I think it is. And Marissa McDonald, noticing her size and height advantage, she just took it right at the defender.
Irizarry Perez out. Dillinger in. Gendy to the corner. Davis tries to drive baseline.
Oh, tough shot.
She went down. She's not getting up.
Yeah, it was a nice reverse layup attempt, but she fell pretty hard. And I tell you, if Olivia Davis doesn't bounce right up, something, could be wrong.
She hit the floor hard. She's out. Palmieri in quickly. Davis appears to be trying to walk it off.
Yeah, the wind knocked out of her.
Sanders. Gillard, free throw line, back out. Back to Sanders. And Gendy and Dillinger collide. Call is on Gendy. Her first, just a third on Tampa for the game. And with 4:45 to go, this is the under 5 timeout in the quarter. We'll take a break. 34-33, Tampa by 1 on TampaSpartans.tv. I think.
Right.
Showed up today.
I think she was here with one of her teammates.
34-33, Tampa by 1. Rollins will inbound under their basket. And here we go. Dillinger. Sanders, the only Rollins player averaging in double figures this year. She averages 10-9. She has 6 today. Long jumper, no good. Tracking it down is Palmieri. Quickly up court. Palmieri gets a pick from Jendi, backs it up. McDonald. Rodriguez looks to go inside. Comes back out. Ramsey with 10 on the shot clock. Feeds Jendi. Jendi
Nice.
with a foot. Oh, and it won't fall.
Left it a bit short.
It's a good look, though. Those were falling for Vivian on Wednesday. And Jendi with a steal. Palmieri quickly up court to Ramsey. Ramsey with a ball fake, but traveled. That is why Gillard ended up on the ground.
Yep.
The fake was so good.
Yeah, I wish she could have avoided the travel. I was anxious to see what happened next.
Pillar back in the lineup for Tampa. Gillard. Dillinger. Passing it inside. Irizarry Perez, wild shot. Saved it. Goes. No, she did go out of bounds, and it'll be Tampa ball. Ramsey went hard to the ground.
Yeah, these young ladies are playing hard.
Again, full court press. Ramsey picks it up. Trap. Finds Palmieri. They wanted a travel, not called. About 30 people from the Rollins sideline officiated that one.
It looked like it could have been, but it wasn't.
Inside to Pillar. Trying to get some room, a little lefty.
Oh, wow.
Nice job. The lefty goes righty, banks it in.
That looked like, what, Zoe Jokic? Is she the Joker? That was a nice move.
36-33, Tampa. Gillard unloads a three, no good. Fighting for it, nice tip by McDonald into the hands of Rodriguez. She looks up court. It's going to go all the way, off the glass, no good. We come back the other way. Erickson, coast to coast, goes to Irizarry Perez, runs into Palmieri. Shot rebounded by Tampa, and Ramsey the other way.
I tell you, Palmieri is a very brave young lady to stand in front of Perez.
Yep. Ramsey said, let's slow it down. Gets a double pick. Finds Pillar on the roll. Pillar can't get inside. McDonald for three. Good.
There she is.
52%.
Yep, and that'll raise the average.
You said she doesn't shoot a lot, but picks her spots. Tampa by 6 now. McDonald, that was just her 24th of the year. When you consider somebody like Davis has 67, Ramsey 64.
Backcourt pressure handled well by the Spartans. 1-2 passes and they're out of it.
Pillar has her shot blocked, goes out of bounds.
I think Pillar wanted a foul.
So Palmieri will inbound. Lobs it to Ramsey. Eyes a three.
That's
on the
good.
play. Yes.
Yep. I saw it.
Right in line with us. Ramsey hits that one. She now has 10, and she's 2 for 3 from deep.
Right. The Spartans have about 4 of their 5 starters averaging double figures, and one not very far behind.
Yes.
At 8.3, which is Marissa McDonald. I think if she made it a .2, she could average double figures.
Yeah.
But what she does, she's a utility type player. She does everything well.
Yes.
She does some of everything well. If you need her to bring the ball up, she can do that, even though she's not a point guard. Need her to shoot the three, she can do that, even though she may not be the designated shooter. She can rebound. She does everything you need to do on the floor.
Wow, Irizarry Perez missed the rim by about 5 feet that time.
Yeah, it's a tough break for her, but opportunistic extra possession for the Spartans.
Under a minute to go in the quarter. Tampa by 7. Biggest lead they've ever had was 14-6 midway through the first quarter. Rodriguez, no. Ramsey tips it, but into the hand of Rollins. 6-second difference, shot to game right now. Dillinger, jumper free throw line, no. Taking it away is McDonald, and the Spartans will have 15 seconds to end the quarter.
More than enough time to get a good shot.
Under 10. Ramsey calling a play, but we're down to 6. Down to 5. Somebody's going to have to shoot. Ramsey, top of the key, nothing. And we've played 3 quarters of this game, and the Spartans lead by 7. 42-35. We'll take a break and be right back on the Sunshine State Digital Network. Spartans by 7, final 10 minutes underway. Audrey Ramsey with the ball for Tampa.
Rollins looks to be in the zone.
Came back to the zone. Rodriguez on the drive.
Nice find.
Davis back to Ramsey. To the corner to Rodriguez. 15.
Nice ball movement.
And Pillar got knocked to the ground, and I think a foul is being called on Mitchell. Glenn Wilkes. A notable groan on that call.
I'll tell you this, if someone is strong enough to knock Zoe Pillar to the floor, that's a hard foul.
Davis to inbound. Ramsey, step back 3.
Oh, nothing but nylon.
10-point lead for Tampa, biggest of the game.
I know we're in this era of all this technology and all the fancy moves, but just as simple as a pump fake and sidestep to the right or left, I think every player needs to be able to do that.
Yes.
Just a pump fake, sidestep right, sidestep left, one dribble, shot. Basketball.
Yeah. Foul on McDonald.
And right now, Tampa is really in the driver's seat with this 10-point lead at 45-35. It's their game to lose.
The original starters on the floor for Tampa.
Yeah, Faith Newton makes 1 of 2.
Cuts it to 9.
Odd number deficit for Rollins.
To the corner to Rodriguez. Backs it out. In the lane. Rolls around, no good. Pillar with the rebound. She tried to muscle it up. Ball fake, up,
oh, wow.
And no good. Tipped to Rollins. Sanders quickly across the timeline. Down to the corner. Jumper on the way. Good. Knocking that one down was Newton.
7-point lead
And
now.
down to a 7-point game. That was a 2, not a 3, inside the arc.
2-3 zone slowing the Spartans attack a little.
Ten on the shot clock. Ramsey surveys. Davis, Ramsey, 5 on the shot clock, a 3.
Oh,
He got
wow,
fouled
3
and
free
she'll go
throws
to the
coming
line.
up.
Erickson fouling. Her second.
Tough break for Erickson.
Yeah, those are the fouls you don't want to give when it's a desperation 3. Shot clock running down.
Like 3-4 seconds left on the shot clock. Yeah,
Played good defense for 28 seconds. Ramsey knocks it down.
Yeah, that's a coach's nightmare.
74% free throw shooter is Ramsey. She's taken the second most free throws on the team this year with 65. That's up now.
And this next free throw can make it a double-digit lead again. It just looks better aesthetically. more pleasing to the eye when you look up at the scoreboard and you're up by double digits.
Now, you always say if it's a basket and a free throw, they're getting a 3 the old-fashioned way.
Right.
What if you can make 3 free throws?
Well, yeah, that's innovative.
That's the hard way. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Tampa ball.
You have so many players on 3 shots. They're so attuned to shoot just 2 free throws, shoot and make just 2 free throws at the line, that they usually come away from the stripe 2 out of 3.
Rodriguez for 3. And rattles it home. 13-point lead. Biggest of the game for Tampa. 7:40 left in the game. Bounce pass inside. Dillinger knocks Pillar to the ground. They call an offensive foul.
Great take by Pillar.
And Glenn Wilkes, Rollins head coach, is beside himself. He's talking to any fans who want to listen right now.
Right now,
I think he preferred the fans hear what he was saying as
Right.
opposed to the refs.
almost looked like a pastor giving a sermon.
Yeah.
And I say that respectfully, as I have much respect for Coach Glenn Wilkes Jr.
He has been at Rollins since '86. Has legendary status like Richard Schmidt had on the men's team for
Right.
Tampa. Ten on the shot clock. Tampa by 13. Pass inside. Foul on Davis. Trying to deflect the pass.
Yeah, she reached through the player. Tell you this, Tom Murray, she didn't look 5'11", but standing next to Davis, you see the definite height advantage.
Nice drive off the glass. Erickson, that's her 4th point. 51-40, 6:40 to go in the game. Tampa 11-3 on the year, 3-1 in conference play. Inside Pillar, at a block. Nice block by Kimball, just into the lineup.
Making plays like that, she'll see the floor a lot more.
And now she just drove and scored.
Now she's out there campaigning for more minutes. Like, hey, coach, I could have been doing this the whole game.
I know. Anna Kimball, a 6'2 freshman from Destin, Florida.
Still a lot of time left in this game. Just under 6 minutes.
Ramsey, short.
Lead already cut to single digits at 9. A any type of score here cuts deeper into that Spartan lead.
Yeah, if you get it down to single digits, it's game on. Erickson, free throw line extended, goes down and got fouled.
And there it is, 2 free throws coming up, points with the clock stop. The clock isn't the biggest enemy as of yet, but to preserve the time when you're down and be able to get points is always a plus.
Erickson knocks the first one down. She's come off the bench for 5 points, 7 rebounds.
Yeah, she's hustling.
Just a 5'7" junior, but leading the team in rebounding. Little backcourt pressure. Once the Spartans get it in and get away from the trap, they call it off. Lead is down to 7.
This looks more like a 3-2 zone by the Rollins Tars.
Davis.
Big shot.
No. Sanders quickly up court. Trying to back Davis down. Sanders turns the corner, drives off the glass, won't fall.
Oh, nice fight. Nice fight by
Kimble.
Audrey Ramsey. If she didn't fight for that ball, it would have been a Rollins offensive rebound.
.15 on the clock. Ramsey down to the corner. Top of the key, 8 seconds to go.
Good shot.
McDonald,
Yes.
nice jumper in the lane. McDonald now has 7, and the Spartan lead is back to 9.
Yes, a very efficient 7 points, 3 of 5 shooting.
Foul is called on Mitchell. And this will be the under 5 timeout. 4:22 to go in the game. 53-44 Tampa. You're watching right here on TampaSpartans.tv. Spartans by 9, 4:22 to go in the game. Men's game coming up at about 4 o'clock, taking on Rollins. Zone defense by the Rollins women's team here.
Yeah, it's doing its job right now, but we just need to find ways to, to penetrate the zone and score buckets.
Spartans are shooting better from deep.
And there it is.
Inside, Pillar had a block, rebound, block, foul called. That'll be on Kimble.
Yeah, Zoe doesn't appear to have that lift that she normally does, and now you see the effects of her sickness.
Though they do know she's a player to reckon with, because as soon as she catches the ball, 3 players were on her.
But she'll be fine. It only lasts but so long. I mean, she's playing today, and she's contributed highly.
Knocks down 1 of 2. Lead is 10. Sanders. Kimble. .15 on the shot clock. Sanders bounce pass to Mitchell, no good, into the hands of Davis. 3.5 to go in the game. To the corner. Rodriguez eyes a three, won't go. Rebound, Mitchell. Stops in the lane, no
Could've
good.
been a
Rebound,
foul, no call.
Rodriguez with another board, her 6th of the day.
Yeah, she's amongst the team leaders in rebounding, Jack. She does a lot. She's another utility type player.
Davis trying to drive baseline off the glass.
Nice.
Nice move inside.
Nice,
Davis
nice drive.
now becomes the 3rd Spartan in double digits. She has 10, and it's 56-44. That may be the dagger on this one, a 12-point lead with 2.5.
Yeah, it could be. And if McDonald's is fortunate to sink another 3, then she'd be in the double-digit column also.
Sanders knocks down that one. It's a 2. Back to a 10-point lead. Time, precious now, into Pillar. Little baby hook, ooh, and got it to fall.
Hey.
Pillar now with 15.
Yeah, she's in there maneuvering. I mean, she's played well, very efficient. And it's funny, when you know you don't have energy to waste, you don't waste it.
Erickson looks to drive, comes back out to Kimball. Sanders. Minute and a half left in the game. Sanders, Kimball off the glass, rattles it home. 58-48. Ramsey just letting the clock run down. Now 9 on the shot clock. Bounce pass into Rodriguez. Fade away in the lane. No good. Rebound to Kimball. Under a minute to go now. 10-point lead for Tampa. Murray drives. Back out. Stolen by Pillar.
Just the right spot. Great scouting.
Ramsey just pounds the dribble. Half a minute to go in the game.
Yeah, I think this one is in the bag. It's mathematical now.
Not enough time anymore. 3 on the shot clock. Ramsey a long 3. No good. Rollins has it. 15 seconds to go. 10-point lead for Tampa. Sanders. Let her dribble all she wants. Backs up a 3. Goes out of bounds. 6 seconds to go. Tampa with the ball. Jendi and Palmieri in.
This game is really throwing Sanders off. This is her her bad game. She wasn't able to reach her averages, her percentages, but and it happens.
Yep. Just going to let the clock run out. Palmieri crosses the timeline, and that's ball game. Tampa wins it. Tampa 58, Rollins 48. Tampa runs its record now to 12-3 overall, 4-1 in the Sunshine State Conference, and Rollins 6-6 on the year, 1-4 in Sunshine State Conference play. Leading scorer for Tampa is Audrey Ramsey with 16 points. Very efficient game today, as DeCarlo will try to go out on the court to get her and come over and talk to us. Ramsey, one of 3 players in double digits for Tampa. Also scoring in double digits, Olivia Davis with 10 and Zoe Pillar with 15. Audrey's coming over. 58-48 is the final score. Good. Yes. Keep it off your ear so you can hear me, because otherwise you won't.
Gotcha.
Audrey Ramsey comes over to join us, and Happy New Year. We'll
Happy
start
New
off
Year
with
too.
that. I'm still allowed to. It's only the 4th. This game, it was kind of in the balance for most of the game, and then you guys kind of put it away. Did you do anything differently, or
We
wear
just
'em
had to
down?
lock in defensively. We had to be more patient on the offensive end, just stick to what we do best. And, we had players hitting shots, and we just kept moving the ball. Sorry. We kept moving the ball, and then the ball fell in the hole.
Now, I'm sure you don't worry about how many points you had or anything like that, but you led the team with 16 points today, 5 of 11 from the floor, 3 of 5 from deep, 3 of 3 from the line, and 6 rebounds. I mean, that's a really good all-around game today.
Thank you. Thank you.
We were worried when Tom said Zoe might not play a lot because of the flu. She was a definite factor by not being able to play at Nova Southeastern, but she came in and really got it up for you guys today.
Yeah, she's a big key to our team. She draws big attention in the paint. We try to feed her the ball as much as possible because she's dominant. And when she's open, we give her the ball, and she does what she does best, and it helps us out tremendously.
A couple times out there, 3 guards, you, Olivia, and Palmieri out there. Is that a good way to do things, 3 guards and then not a big lineup?
I mean, whoever's out there, we're going to do our job. If it's 3 littles, if it's 3 bigger people, we all play hard. We want to lock up on the defensive end. We want to push the ball. It doesn't matter who's out there. We all have the same principles, the same mindset, and that's to win as a team.
You were on the road just before Christmas, then you had a break, then you went on the road, home for a game, now you go away for 2. I mean, it's a very road-weary team at this point. You're probably going to get rewarded at the second half of the season, but is it tough being on the road as much as you are lately?
I mean, we went to Canada this year, so whatever we face,
You've been to Hawaii, too.
Yeah, I mean, we've been on the road a lot, so wherever we go, we're together, we're going to have fun, and we're gonna play ball.
Okay, 4-1 now on the season in the conference play, still sticking around the top. I think that game with Embry-Riddle is going to be a big one coming up.
For sure. It's next team up, and, we just want to win.
All right, Audrey Ramsey, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yep. Audrey Ramsey finishing today with 16 points, 5 of 11 from the floor, 3 of 5 from deep, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Spartans 21 of 55 today, 38%. Rollins 20 of 58, just 19%. They were 4 of 21 from they were 4 of 21 from deep, 19%. 20 of 58, 34% from the floor. Free throws, 4 of 6 for Rollins, 8 of 9 for Tampa. And on the rebounding end, Tampa out-rebounding Rollins 38-34. Tampa now 12-3, 4-1 at conference play, and that's setting up the next game against Embry-Riddle, which is next Wednesday on the road. So that'll be the big one, as Embry-Riddle coming into today's games unbeaten in conference play. Men's game coming up in about 40 minutes. We'll be back with that one. So for DeCarlo DeVoe and Andre, thanks for joining us. And come back for the men's game coming up right here on TampaSpartans.tv.